Everyone, good morning to all. Welcome back to Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. Today we are going to discuss how to locate irrational numbers on a number line. Here in this session, we have to discuss how to locate root 2 and root 3 on the number line. First, we are going to discuss how to locate root 2 on the number line. Okay. For that, we have to use Pythagoras theorem. For that, if it is a right angle triangle, when base and altitude are 1, then what will be this hypotenuse? Root of base square plus altitude square, that is root of 1 plus 1, that is root 2. Right? Then here we get root 2 as the hypotenuse of a right angled triangle, or we can express it as a square with the diagonal. Okay, then this all sides are 1, then this diagonal should be equal root 2. So this is the basic knowledge to construct root 2 on the number line. So first of all, you have to check how we will get root 2. How to express root 2 as 2 squares, sum of 2 squares. Root x equal, we will write it as root of root x minus 1 square plus 1 square. Okay, root x equal root x minus 1 square plus 1 square. This is true for all the values of x. Okay, root x equal root x minus 1 whole square plus 1 square and take the square root of the whole. For example, root 2 equal root of root 1 square plus 1 square. Okay, this 2 minus 1 will come here in the square root symbol. Then root 3 is equal root 2 whole square plus 1 square and take the square root of the whole. Root 4 equal root 3 square plus 1 square. Take the square root of the whole. Root 5 equal root 4 square plus 1 square and take the square root of the whole. Then root 6 equal root 5 square plus 1 square and take the square root of the whole. Okay. Then here how to locate the point. Here root 1 square, root 1 is equal 1 itself, right? Then root 1 square plus 1 square, then we will get root 2. Here we can draw root 2 independently because here root 1 is 1. It is a natural number. So we can start from 1 on the number line and construct root 2. Right? Then for root 3, what we will get? Root 2 whole square plus 1 square and the square root of the whole. But here we want to get root 2 first. Then only we can construct root 3. So to construct root 3, we have to construct root 2 first. Okay. Then root 4 is equal what? Root 3 square plus 1 square. So when we get root 3, then only we will get root 4. For getting root 3, what we will get? Root 2. So first of all, we have to construct root 2, then root 3, then only we will get root 4. Okay. Then root 5. Root 5, for getting root 5, we have to get root 4 first. But here root 4, we already know that it is 2. So we can directly start from 2, or we can do that by sequentially. If we do this by sequentially, then that figure is known as square root spiral. Okay, we can draw root 5 separately too. Then to construct root 6, we can locate root 5 first. So if we do it sequentially, also we will get root 6. Otherwise, we can start from root 5. Because we can construct root 5 from 2 now. Directly we can start from 2 because root 4 is 2. Okay, so we can start from root 5 to draw or to construct root 6 on the number line. To locate root 6 on the number line, we can start from the steps root 5 or we can start from root 2. According to the mark, we can decide. You can decide which method you need. Okay, so to construct root 5, we can start from 2 directly. For root 6, we can construct root 5. After that, we will get root 6. But when they ask to locate root 5 by the method of square root spiral, then we have to draw root 2 first, then root 3, then root 4, then root 5. Clear? If we want to draw root 6 by square root spiral method, then we have to draw these all in single figure. Otherwise, we can draw root 5 first, then root 6 we can locate. Root 2, first of all, we have to get a number line. So here I draw a number line. Okay. Then we have to start from A. That means from 0 to 1. This distance we have to take. This 1, we have to start from 1 because we want to get what? 1 on the base, 1 on the altitude, then right angle. So we have to get right angle here. From this point 1, we have to get right angle. So how we will get right angle? For that, first we have to put the compass at A. A means 1. Okay. Then with any radius, we have to draw the arcs to left and right. Okay, left and right, we have to draw the arc. We didn't get this line first. Okay. Then we can change the distance and draw the arcs from this point up only we have to draw from here also. Right? Then we get a intersecting point. From there to this A, we have to join. Join that intersecting point and this A. That means the point 1, which represent number 1. Okay. Then here we have to check the distance between 0 and 1. We already know that on the number line we have to mark the points with equal interval. Okay. So here how much distance we took here for or between 0 and 1, that distance we have to take. Okay. Same distance we have to take by the compass and draw the arc on this perpendicular line. Right? Then this will be 90 degree. What is the distance between OA? Same distance we will get between the points A and this point we can give as D. Right? Then between A and D, the same distance OA. Now we have to join O and D. When we join O and D, that distance should be equal what? The distance should be equal root 2. That we know by the Pythagoras property. These two distances are same. This angle is right angle. Then this hypotenuse will be root 2. We got the distance which represent root 2. But here we have to locate that on this number line. Okay. For that we have to take this distance from 0 to D. This distance here we have to take and just draw an arc from the center O or 0. This distance we have to take and draw an arc. Okay. So here we have to take the distance between O and D first. Then draw an arc to number line. Okay. This is the arc. Then this point will be root 2. When we extend this to left side, then we will get negative root 2. Okay. When we extend that arc to opposite side, then we will get, I will show how to do. When we draw here, same extension we have to do here. Then this intersecting point will be negative root 2. But here they ask to draw only positive root 2. So we have to mark this only. Okay. Then to construct root 3, what we will do? To construct root 3, we have to draw root 2 first. That root 2 is here. Then we have to start from root 2. That means in this way we will get. This is root 2. This is 1. Then here it will be what? Root 3. So root 2 we got as base. Then here we have to get 1. That means the same unit we have to take here too as perpendicular. Right? Then when we join that points, then we will get root 3. For that we have to extend this line root 2 using the ruler. Just extend it. Okay, using the ruler you can extend this line. Then put the compass at D and draw the arcs to left and right. Because we have to get what? Perpendicular line. Okay, you can't use protractor. That's why I show how to draw with the compass. Then here put the compass is here and draw the arc to up. With the same measure from this point also we have to draw the arc. Right? From here we draw the arc. From this point also we have to draw the arc. Then we got an intersecting point. Then join this point and D. We have to take the distance between O and A. Okay, this distance we have to take and draw the arc from D to this line. Now we got this as 1, this as root 2. Then when we join these two, that hypotenuse should be equal root 3. Got the length that represent root 3. So take that distance by the compass and we have to draw the arc to the number line because we have to locate the point on the number line. Okay. So from here we have to draw the arc to the number line. So this point represent root 3. Okay. Then to draw root 4, what we will do? We have to draw root 4 from root 3. Right? Then that we can draw. What we will do? This point is D. This point we can mark as E. Then from E we have to get a perpendicular line. For that we can extend this by using ruler. Using ruler you have to extend. Then put the compass at root 3 and draw the arc. We already know that root 4 is 2. So we will get the intersecting point of number line should be on 2. Otherwise our answer is wrong. Okay. Then from these 2 points we have to draw the arcs. Right. Then join this E and a intersecting point. Here I joined these points F and this intersecting point and E. Then take the distance between OA from E. This is the point F. Then we have to join O to F. That distance will be root 4. Then draw the arc from O by taking this distance root 4 and draw the arc to the number line. Then it is intersected at 2. So this 2 is what? Root 4. Right? Otherwise our answer is wrong. Then same way we can draw and continue. This method is known as square root spiral. Okay. After this class there will be a YouTube URL. You should watch that and understand well and practice well at least 2 or 3 times. This is your subject enrichment activity. That also you have to complete and send. Okay, your last date is 15th January. So before that you have to draw this and send it. Okay students, that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.